people, may I get you understand, say, the police are now treating the death of Trelawny Parish Court Judge Ruth Lawrence as a suspected case of 3 points taken. Yes, people, them said the woman take her 3 points. The 59-year-old jurist was pronounced dead at the Falmouth Hospital in the parish just after 7 p.m. on Tuesday evening. We have more in this report from Mahiri Stewart from Nationwide. People, listen keenly now because this one is not normal. I cannot believe it.
Our news center understands that at about 5 a.m. on Tuesday, Judge Lawrence was at home with her partner. Her partner reportedly did not get an answer and proceeded on their routine morning run alone. The partner is understood to have returned to the house sometime later, but Judge Lawrence had still not emerged from her bedroom. About 4 hours after he initially knocked on her door, the partner says the jurist appeared to still be inside her bedroom. By this time, he had already prepared the judge's breakfast and lunch to facilitate her usual 9 a.m. departure for duties at court. Nationwide understands that the unusual behavior led her partner to assume she may have called in sick. He reportedly attempted to call out to her from her bedroom but received no response. Our news center understands that between 1 and 2 p.m., Judge Lawrence's partner approached the bathroom door and heard her moaning and groaning. He reportedly asked if she was okay. She reportedly responded in anguish, saying she could not move. Nationwide understands her partner, who had no access to the room, went outside and looked through the bathroom window where he observed Judge Lawrence lying on the bathroom floor. He then re-entered the house, and after reportedly threatening to contact the police, the door was opened. It's understood that Judge Lawrence had told her partner at that time that she had ingested poison. It's understood the man assisted by giving Judge Lawrence home remedies that he believed could help neutralize the effects of the poison. It's understood he also found evidence of a poisonous substance that she may have ingested. Judge Lawrence was subsequently taken to the Falmouth Hospital. She was pronounced dead at 7:18 p.m. Meanwhile, it's understood that on Monday, Judge Lawrence had obtained a 3-day sick leave and had it delivered to the courts. Our news center further understands that in recent weeks, Judge Lawrence had appeared stressed and emotionally burdened, particularly regarding work-related matters.
Meanwhile, President of the Northern Jamaica Law Society, Pearline Bailey, expressed shock at Judge Lawrence's sudden death.
A very compassionate and hard-working person. She was determined when she came initially that she didn't have a lot of experience in the civil arena and she was going to bring herself up to speed very quickly. She worked very hard, very long, hard hours, and throughout it, she always had a smile. She was always compassionate, and that compassion came through in terms of how she dealt with people. I am really sad to hear of her passing, and I just wish to express my condolences.
People, I don't know what is flying in the air, but something is flying. And I'm gonna do. Pray that something the way I fly out of nowhere. Here? Because I don't understand this. What dear? Are the school children them take them 3 points until they reach a top of stream now. Hear me I tell you? See there? Miss Jamaica Universe, our former Miss Jamaica Universe contestant. She take for her 3 points. And now we are here say, yo, God, the judge allegedly take for her because they might treat it right now as a suspected case. So, me don't know where the poison substance come from. And the fact you know say, when her husband say me go call the police, she opened the door. What is going on here? Jamaica, we need to wake up. Because as me say, something is flying in the air. Do not make it catch no, people. Do me a beg, do not make it catch no. Oh.
In regards to the lady that unalived herself like 2 weeks ago, my condolences to the family. I just want to say this. Depression and anxiety, it does not have a look. Just because someone may always be smiling, they may be someone who is always a joy to be around, they may be someone who's always posting motivational things, or they are a source of encouragement and uplifting, and they're someone that you can count on to to have a shoulder to cry on, or there's someone that you can count on to help to rejuvenate your faith or make you feel better through whatever situations you may be going through, it does not mean that that person themselves is not suffering from something. Depression, anxiety, it does not have a look. I saw so many posts saying that she was so beautiful. She had a life ahead of her. Like, oh, she had a job. She was working. She was this. She was that. And I think people are so out of touch with reality. I saw the hurt in her eyes. I saw her fighting to smile, her fighting to be happy. And she did. She said a lot. People say, oh, just reach out and talk to somebody. She said a lot. Those videos, what I've seen, she said a lot. And I think as believers, because I saw that she did join a church and she did seek God. And I think as believers, as the church, we did a poor job. We did a poor job, but we do a poor job of helping people to understand what it means to actually live in the flesh, not by your flesh, but what it means to actually be human. God didn't put these words in the Bible for nothing. He didn't tell us to come to me, all you who are heavy laden and burdened, and you will find rest in me. He didn't tell us that for nothing. He didn't tell us to don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need. Thank him for what you have. And then the peace that surpasses all understanding will be your portion. He didn't tell us these things for nothing. He knew the pressures that life will throw. But I think that, especially in the body of Christ, we forget that just as the hospital is for sick people, the church is for broken people. I think when people get saved, they try so hard to portray this life where all is well and everything is sprinkles and rainbows and, you know, oh, it's good on the side. You know how much people I know like came to Christ and they ended up oppressed with the spirit of depression because they had to give up a lot of the stuff that they got when they were in the world. They had to give of themselves. So I really struggle with this, and I'm like, God, help me to be different, or help me to be the voice. You know, I'm a believer and I'm depressed. I'm a believer and I have anxiety, and you know, everybody's so quick to demonize it because it's almost like taboo saying that. You as a believer, you can be oppressed by a spirit of depression. You can be oppressed by an anxious spirit. It is how long you allow it to rest on you before you actually end up in depression or end up with anxiety. But I think that a lot of people are so out of touch with reality until they pretend in their lives and they go before God pretending, when God already knows. He already knows. So my heart goes out to her family. And this is, like I said, just a reminder to people that it does not have a look. So be mindful of people. Those same people who are always the shoulders to lean on, to cry on, who always could speak life into you, are probably the same ones going through. They know what it is to carry a burden for somebody, so they don't want to be a burden to anybody. Or they are still trying to find a safe space, even though they are the safe space for many. You know, be mindful. Be like, people like to say, oh, check on your strong friends, check on these people, whatever. And you know, granted, some people just are close people. Like, you can get what out of them what they want to give you. But sometimes, like this girl, she came to social media. Some people ain't like that. Some people ain't like that. And it's not saying that you can help anyone with whatever they're going through. But I just want to say, be mindful. Just don't think that everything is chocolate sprinkles and rainbows in someone's life because they don't talk about what's going on. Because you can have an outward appearance of happiness, but have an inward reality of chaos, of unrest, especially for someone whose mind does not rest. And that's one thing the enemy does. If he can get a hold of your mind, he has control of your life. So the word says that God's mercies are renewed every day. They are renewed every day, morning by morning. New mercies we see. So my prayer is that anyone that may be going through that, God's peace rests on you, that it will overtake you, that the winds of adversity will be placed at your back, and the only thing that your mind thinks about are the things that are above, that he will silence every noise in your mind that is not of him, and that you will be able to think clearly and see clearly, to think and see and hear the things of God. So I pray y'all have a good day and y'all be blessed.
People, you see my talk for the rest of the year is stay focused. People, may I beg you now, stay focused and no stop give thanks to the Almighty. No stop pray. Pray for protection and guidance. Beg God for guide you. Talk to God each and every day. Big up on yourself, and people, don't take on no 3 points. No matter where I go through. I'm out.